feel like a goat. Rolling on the boat. See, I've been rolling.
I'm in your city, holla back. You know I have to give me some more racks. You know I have to put it on the map.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We have an interconference showdown here in Boston where the Celtics will square off, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle, and they don't want to give away anything like they did last year.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Crabbe. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Rose. And it's Brown in the small forward position. And that one's good. Drummond. Some impressive athletes tonight, Brent, really on both sides. How much of the outcome will come down to which team executes the best?
Yeah, most of the games decided in this league do come down to that very fact, Kevin.
Execution.
Yeah, which of these teams is going to put themselves first in position and then to do their best with the position they put themselves into. That means execution.
And stolen by Butler. Outside Gordon. Up top, Gobert. Outside Prince. Wants to get it to Butler and does. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And the versatility of Butler, just impressive. Solid at finding ways to get inside and finish at the rim.
Crabbe kicks to Drummond. That's a pick by Love. And Drummond throws it down.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. The dish to Gobert. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Knocks down the three ball. Gordon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Love, no luck. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Schroeder. Outside Butler. Outside Gordon. 6 to shoot. Kicks to Schroeder. Here's Butler. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. The feed to Crabbe. Love kicks to Crabbe. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Drummond passes to Brown. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots, even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has.
Alvin Gentry has to be proud that the responsibilities of playing defense for their squad last year was something that they accepted. They went from a bottom 3 team to a top 10 team defensively just last season.
Outside Rose. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with the block. Butler kicks to Prince. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Rose. Here's Love. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And Love is looking to get to the line. He's a great free throw shooter, so the defense has got to avoid fouling the big man.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
Kevin Love, such a versatile offensive player. who can pass, who can shoot with range. I like him looking to score inside to get himself going, and that's the way that the offense has tended to go. First quarter seems to belong to Kevin Love.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And the Pelicans also making a change. Dellavedova's checked in.
From distance, when he gets into a rhythm early, it makes this offense a lot more dynamic.
Well, great to get him involved, particularly at the start of the game. This is what keeps guys engaged.
It's chipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. And you can't defend Kevin Love with smaller players. He can take him down on the block.
Well, he can back them up a little bit, Kevin. Then go to either hand. Use the right, use the left, and shoot the jump hook over the top. And then sometimes if he slows himself down, has a great pump fake to draw in the contact.
Kicks it out to Crawford. And taken away by Brown. Back to Crabbe. Brown against Carroll. Brown, good. Brown's got 5.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Johnson, a wide open look. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
And that one's good. Drummond. 6 points for him. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. This is to Carroll. And he dunks it down.
And the athleticism always been NBA caliber. Carroll showing it off there with the finish.
In the corner, it's Crawford. Pass to Mejri. Carroll against Brown. Shot clock at 5. And Carroll gets it to go. Carroll's got his second basket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Stolen by Dellavedova. Here's Crabbe. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And another momentum shift. These teams going back and forth all night.
Yeah, which team's going to find some consistency first? Neither one can pull away.
And here is Joseph. Over Dellavedova. Mejri. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. New Orleans on top. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get... And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. Guys, what's... Boston trailing. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Brown. Crabbe is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Love in at the 4 slot. Pass to Carroll. They get the rebound. Here's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Carroll's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Celtics. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And the Celtics franchise with the league-leading 17 NBA championships, their last in 2008.
Yeah, and with the talent and assets they possess, they might be in the hunt for banner number 18 before you know it. One of the beasts of the East, without question.
Johnson kicks to Mejri. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The kick out to Hill. Mahinmi with it. He's against Mejri. The shot by Mahinmi, no good.
give the defense a C+ on that possession, but still, I'm sure he's upset he missed.
Johnson, the pass to Mejri. It's Carroll on the wing. Johnson outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. Mejri kicks to Joseph. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, I have no idea how he made that, but hey, sometimes a little bit of luck helps.
Dellavedova with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Love for three. But they get it back. Liggins dishes to Mahimi. Love wide open. He fires. Another miss by Love. In the corner, it's Crawford. Here's Mejri. And he dunks it down.
And doing their best to maximize possessions, just staying focused with this lead.
Well, it isn't much, but they've been able to capture some of the momentum of this game and increase their advantage.
A little bit over the pass to Love. They need this one. 4 on the clock. Hill has the open look. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Boston leading by 7. Here's Carroll. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Mejri. Gordon comes in for Amir Johnson. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jordan Crawford. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Joseph. Brent, 15th overall is where you were drafted, right in the middle of the first round. A very nice place to be. Talk about the nerves waiting for your name to be finally called by the commissioner on that podium.
Well, Kevin, I wasn't nervous, and I'll tell you why. Actually, I was nervous, and it was more about the captain landing the plane. You and I have shared this story, and I'll share it with you again. During that draft, I was actually on an airplane and did not see one moment of the NBA draft in 1996. So my biggest nerves were that the pilot was going to bring the plane down safely, and then I watched the draft on VCR about 2 hours later.
No kidding.
That's the truth.
Wow.
So the best part about that, Kevin, I'll tell you this, is the fast forward button.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't the first pick. We could fast forward that, or the second, or the third, and we got to that 15th pick, and what an honor to have my name called in the first round of the NBA draft.
An honor indeed. Bielitsa, who's checked in for Kevin Love. Pick up by Hill. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Bielitsa.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
Schroeder kicks to Gordon. From deep. Here's Prince. The kick outside to Butler. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Butler's got 5.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. Those guys are the very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. And there are times when you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players. Gobert dishes to Schroeder. Butler passes to Gobert. Gordon outside. Gordon with another miss.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Hit a 3 in the first, nothing in the second.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And you look back to that Big 3 era in Boston, you know, the Celtics have not been shy about aggressively trading to reshape this roster. You know, they've made a rapid rebuild that's really the envy of a lot of teams around our league.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Biyombo is checked in for Mahimi. Bahamute comes in for Hill. Burks, he's checked in for DeAndre Liggins. And it's Rose and for Matthew Dellavedova. They set the screen. Rose goes in. They get it back. Prince outside. He feeds it to Gobert. Kicks it out to Prince. It's Biyombo with the rebound. And as aggressive as the Celtics have been, Greg, they've also shown patience, haven't they?
Yeah, and in some ways, maybe a victim of their own success. You come out on the winning end of your trades time and again. Other GMs don't want to look bad. They get hesitant, possibly, and don't want to add their name to that list.
Works for three, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Celtics leading by 5. Gobert with a screen on Rose. Schroeder kicks to Gobert. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Yeah, they should bring out a big razor right now, Kevin. A great start, an aggressive move to show they're not going to lay down.
And too long on the shot. Gobert, the screen. Here's Schroeder. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
And we've finished one half of basketball. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Here's Schroeder. Rudy Gobert is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Prince in the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Nice decision-making by Schroeder there with a terrific assist.
Burks. That one goes. Count it. Burks has got his first points of the game. Boston leading by 7. Gobert with a screen on Burks. Schroeder dishes to Gordon. Prince outside. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
And Luke Ba'amute, the Prince, as many know him, very good forward out of UCLA. Brent, he can help with offense, but his biggest contributions for sure come on the defensive end.
And a lot of things, Kevin, for Mbamute is just positional outcome. Maybe not a lot of blocks, maybe not a lot of steals, but a good solid defender that gets his minutes out there because he's willing and committed to that end of the floor.
Rose passes to Mbamute. The kick out to Rose. It's stolen by Schroeder. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. And that's just all about positioning. He gets boxed out, can't fight around it, and gets the over-the-back call.
Guys get excited about making something happen, but that was just a loss of composure right there. You can't go through the guy.
Rose kicks to Mbamute. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
And that's how it's done. Find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Especially in a game that is this close, every possession counting. That was just one side wanting it more than the other.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Measuring, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Damari Carroll comes in for Gordon. Jordan Crawford's checked in for Torian Prince. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Rose kicks to Mbamute. Back to Rose. Screen by Mbamute. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Hey, Brent, what's more important, offense or defense? Some guys are great at both.
Well, offense is sometimes what you get paid for, Kevin, but defense is where you need a buy-in. And so to me, it's always the defense and the way that you construct that camaraderie on that end of the floor, that communication on that end of the floor that's going to make the difference in your season.
Don't you love two-way players, though, guys that play hard at both ends? It's hard to do, but the guys that do it well really stand out.
Well, it's not football, Kevin. There's two sides that you have to play in basketball, and certainly the more equipped that you are to play both, the more playing time you're going to see for a coach.
Brown, good.
So I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Carroll with it. Bielitz is there, and it's good. 2 points. Measury's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When you see a teammate over-rotate, you just swing it around, the perimeter's wide open.
It's Bielitz. Butler with the steal. Crawford dishes to Butler. Back to Crawford. And it's Joseph in the corner. Tipped away. It's stolen by Rose. Here's Crabbe. And Butler sends it back.
And the length of Butler can be a real problem. You've got to respect his reach. And this is a guy who can block shots from the wing.
Boston making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Feeds to Brown. Right wing. Outside Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one misses. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And it's Gordon penetrating. Here's Measury. Goes back up. And it's Carroll in the corner. Offline with his 3. Pelicans trailed by 4. Outside Rose. Stolen by Joseph. Here's Gordon. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots each and every game.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
And therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but not committing turnovers.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Gobert comes in for Measure. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Joseph.
Take a break.
Kevin Love checked in for the Pelicans. Alec Burks comes in for Derrick Rose. And he makes the first.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to Philadelphia. Schroeder kicks to Butler. It's Carroll on the wing. Butler passes to Gobert. Gordon dishes to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Shots good by Butler.
And Butler has the touch from deep. A skilled outside shooter who you can't let get comfortable from there.
Now here's Crabbe. Defended by Butler. Burks kicks to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Here's Carroll. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Carroll's got 11 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Burks the pass to Drummond. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, I don't know if any big man has the combination of strength, speed, and hops that Drummond has, not to mention his length, an unreal physical specimen.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Boston leading by 4. Burks with the steal. Now here's Cram. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Back to Burks. Love outside. His three-pointers off the mark. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Celtics out in front. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Pelicans trailed by 4. So for New Orleans right now, Alec Burks is out there with Craig. Then there's Brown. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And stolen by Butler. Schroeder with the ball. And Burks picks him up defensively. Back to Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Gobert. A second chance effort. Good D by Drummond.
And the defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
And stolen by Gordon. Outside Butler. Gordon a screen. Butler dishes to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Prince, and he uses the glass on the layup. Prince has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Celtics. Brown. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And you got to love how seriously Brown takes his ability to score. He has the green light to fire from just about anywhere on the court.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Rose is checked in. Celtics leading by 3. Gobert the screen. The drive by Schroeder. Butler kicks it over to Schroeder. Here's Prince. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Rose kicks to Drummond. Over Gobert. Drummond passes to Crabbe. It's good. This game is all even.
And that's his forte. Crabbe with perfect shot mechanics and tremendous range on that 3.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And watching Andre Drummond play, he's really just an old-school type center. And he eats up space in the middle and finishes plays in close. Not a skill guy who can pull a defender away from the basket.
Damari Carroll's checked in for the Celtics. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
And with Drummond, he does play like towering centers of decades past.
Yeah, I mean, he isn't great at moving the ball around or hitting shots from range, but his size and athleticism are elite and one of the best rebounders in our game.
Butler dishes to Kira. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And that's his role. That's where Carroll's at his best, the catch and shoot.
Passes it to Drummond. Now the dish to Brown. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Drummond throws it down.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Rose. Finished off the break. And it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. No question he got bumped on that shot.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
It's a pick by Love. Rose kicks to Crabbe. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Now, sometimes he tricks you with how smooth he is. Maybe that's the secret to Crabbe's success as he calmly nails the bucket.
Carroll, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Prince is checked in for Damari Carroll. Alec Burks checked in for the Pelicans. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Butler passes to Gobert. He kicks it to Prince. Back to Gobert. Outside Gordon. Gobert with a screen on Love. Whoa!
Wow, good look out. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Some changes for New Orleans. And Bahamute is checked in for Love. And it's DeAndre Liggins in for Alec Burks. Rose dishes to Liggins. Inside. And Bahamute kicks to Drummond. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He doesn't do some of the damage that other big men do on the perimeter, but inside, Drummond's got just as much game as anybody.
Kicks it out to Prince. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Prince has got 5 points now this quarter. Huge bucket.
I think the roof's about to come off this place.
Rose passes to Drummond. Butler kicks to Gordon. It counts, and the foul. It's on Bahamute.
Oh, that is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
Oh, not only ties it up with the hoop, but puts them in front now with the free throw. That could be the play of the game if they come out on top. And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
Hill, he's checked in for Drummond. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Outside Prince. Gobert dishes to Schroeder. 16 feet away. That one wide left.
Just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're leading by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Changes for New Orleans. Mahinmi's check-in for Solomon Hill. Bianco comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Rose. And Liggins kicks to Dellavedova. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Mba Amute. Rebound by Butler. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Missed!
Yeah, he plays with a bit of a sixth sense around the offensive glass. Perfect position for the easy tip-in.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.